Hey.
How's it going, everybody? No, you did not miss a stream. We just started. We were having some technical difficulties in the form of too many button pushes from Cole, but Cole has now got his coffee. His hands are now steady. We're ready to go. I'm the Blue Muzzy. I'm a community manager for ArcheAge. We've got Sock, localization tester, and all-around knowledgeable person of ArcheAge. So she's going to be kind of running around. We're going to be on Anthlon today, so if you guys want to come hang out on Anthlon, we should. Also, if you notice above us, we've got Celestrada, the new associate producer. There we go.
Wrong way.
Yeah, I was like, so congratulations if you guys missed that news previously. But we're going to be doing a little bit of like an overview real quick of of things that are happening in ArcheAge, and then we're going to do the Q&A after. So do me a huge favor, save your questions for right now, and then when I say to, go ahead and unload them. It really does help if you put a Q, colon, and then the question. It just makes it a lot more visible in a chat that's going to be flying by. We may need to even put on slow mode depending on how many questions we get, and then we're going to answer those. So first up, let's hop into the game real quick.
By the way, this is so weird not doing the intro or not doing like the show management. It's all you now. So like I feel super awkward just sitting here, but go. No, this is wonderful. This is nice.
Very nice. Okay, so what we've got going on, we'll talk about this costume right here in a second. This is the cultist.
Dragon cultist.
Dragon cultist. And we're actually going to be giving that away. I put it in the show notes. We're going to be giving away 3 cultist dusters at the end of the show, 3 wrapped Rajani, and 5 people will get 50 loyalty.
Wow.
Which seems pretty big, especially because I've only been getting 1 every day that I've logged in. So 50's worth 50 days of, patron logging and getting that stuff. It's pretty cool. All right.
It's like 1 lucky for free.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you should be getting more than 1 loyalty per day, but we'll talk about that.
Oh no, I am. I'm sorry. Per trigger. Sorry, I get what, 3? You get 3?
Per day.
Yeah.
3 per day, 5 for logging in.
Oh, 5 for logging in. That's why that number is so big. Interesting. So guys, I'm still learning very clearly. Okay, so family event, something that I don't have yet. I still don't have a damn family. I'm gonna have to talk to some people about that. The family day, or the family event, you find a Masdaro in Ostera, Diamond Shores, or Marinople. I still have trouble saying.
Yeah. You got it.
So find the Masdaro there, and I made a tweet about it. So if you guys haven't been following us, follow us on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, basically. Okay, so the Masdaro, that event is going to be going on right up until when the Rum Runner event starts, which I'm really excited about because I have not done this, but everyone says it's the best.
It's so much fun.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So tell me, what is this?
So the Rum Runner Rapids, the story behind it was there was a group that was smuggling barrels of alcohol down the Loka River when it was prohibited, and they made a festival out of that. So every year they celebrate that. This is going to be the location of the Rum Runner Rapids. It's going to be at the same place where it was the previous year.
Okay.
There's going to be a bunch of NPCs, and you can do a series of quests. The first request will be crafting a barrel, a watermelon, or a mango, or a strawberry barrel.
Speaking of watermelon, she has watermelon fingernails.
Fingernails.
I don't know if you can see, but it's
see
okay.
It's so hardcore.
She is ready for this
I'm ready! I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go down the river with that barrel, which is tons of fun. There's also quests where you deliver watermelons to this location down here using your glider, and for all of that you get festival coins, which you can then turn into various rewards.
Okay.
A watermelon bikini, which I love.
We're gonna be changing that out and showing everybody.
And without the boots.
Yeah, I totally wear that.
So this
You're
is
right,
one of
it's
the
great.
costumes you can. It's like a bikini set. This one is my favorite right here.
This is the watermelon
That's the watermelon one. You can see a little tattoo on her back too.
Oh, it adds a tattoo to the character?
It does, yeah.
Look at that.
You could UCC that.
Does it do it for the guys as well?
Yes, for the guys as well.
You can UCC the tattoo?
Well, he doesn't get the tramp stamp. He has it on his arm, I think. But yeah, decoration for your house. The lounger, the umbrella, watermelon umbrella, and watermelon decor. Also a decorative instrument. A decoration item of the Morpheus chest. Also the 50 slot and 100 slot trophy.
So the decoration Morpheus chest is just decoration?
That's just decoration,
You
yes.
actually can't put anything in it?
No, but you can craft the other 2 chests, the 50 slot and the 100 slot as well during the event.
Oh, that's fun.
You can get really good buffs actually from this event for the, get
drought. Oh yeah, the droughts, right?
Yes. Stout, Soothing Tonic, and Energizing Spirits, as well as the Hangover Cure, which restores labor.
Okay, now people, you guys are going to have to update me. People are asking for the carrot wings. What is the deal with that?
That's Derby Dash, yeah.
So in a
Derby Dash.
past Rum Runner Rapids, you were able to receive Derby Dash, which is carrot, carrot
maybe in
wings.
the future. Unfortunately, not this time. We've got some other things planned for you guys. So
the big cool new reward for this time around is actually this costume right here, which is the merchant costume. Which, as you can see, it's an invisible costume.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's one of the basic ones that. Yes. Okay.
So it gives you move speed, XP gain from labor, gives you 10,000 to all proficiencies, and decreases production time -5%. So this is the big reward this year for it.
Oh, people were talking about this a couple weeks ago, the merchant costume. Was this released recently as well?
This is the first release of actually this costume. So that's what happened, for you guys' information. We were asking where this, costume could go, and let's flip out Derby Dash, for the bigger costume instead, because it's stat-based. Right. We said, cool, and give it a whirl. Obviously, I think you guys love your Derby Dash.
I'm going.
So I'll take that as a point of feedback.
I'm going.
Oh, so you use abilities to maneuver?
Yes. And there's going to be like flags hanging on the side of the cliffs that you have to collect, and
you would definitely be sinking right now. There is so much water in that barrel.
No, there's not. I'm a pro.
All right, so what the heck? Okay, all right.
Oh hey!
This is a great event.
There you go.
Wait, how do they have barrels?
So in the watermelon, the mango barrel are permanent ones. If you craft those 2, you'll keep them forever. So those people probably crafted one of the last years.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You can go water skiing with those.
And do you have to shadowgun sand this thing?
If it breaks, yes.
Really?
But it's actually really tough to break them. I've tried several times.
This is so funny. I'm sorry, but you would absolutely be sunken. I mean, look, you're practically upside down. Yeah, this would go down. All right, how many tokens for the costume was the question? I think a lot of that information is going to be given out next week.
It's on the patch notes, actually.
Is it already on the patch notes for all those things?
On the patch notes.
Okay, and we'll get you a link for those patch notes. If you are looking for them, however, you can go to the patch notes sections in the forums, and you guys can check that out yourself. Okay, cool. I'm going to cross that off. The family event thing, make sure you do that before it goes away. The Rum Runner event, which is looking more and more intriguing. Oh, wait.
It's going to be so fun.
Wait, you go over waterfalls?
Yes, you do.
And do you take falling damage when you're...
Well, if you hit the cliffs a little bit. But seriously, you can't break this barrel if you tried. Okay.
Well, now I'm taking that as a challenge.
Yes.
I feel like, oh, this is good. You know, it's funny because a while ago when I was first starting to play, I came through Rookborn and I was like, man, this place is beautiful. I want to have a boat race like through these rivers.
Barrel race is so much better.
Barrel race is really a thing. Yeah, that's funny. And we've got a dolphin there too. I have that dolphin. Oh, this is great. And so you said there are going to be like things floating?
Yes, there's going to be flags on the sides of each cliff. And you have to collect those using those 3 buttons that come on your barrel. The first one is for the regular course, which is, I think it gives you 10 minutes to complete to collect 5 flags. Then the faster ones, the advanced one, is 5 minutes. And the expert course, I think you have to collect 5 flags in 3 minutes.
Cool. Now, are you competing to grab those flags, or are they specific to you?
No, they're specific to you, so it's not like other people.
But if other people are going down, they can bump you.
Yes, absolutely. Well, this has gotten out of control.
Yeah. Where are you going? Nowhere.
Into the rocks. Yeah. I like it here. It's pretty. Okay.
It's a good way to stop. All right, so we're gonna hopefully. Well, is there any way you can hop out of here?
I can. Yes.
All right, because we want to talk about the next thing coming up as well. We've got the next. Oh, I love. Yeah, that's a great bathing suit.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna have to go on like Amazon now and look for a watermelon bathing suit.
In real life?
But like a guy's version.
Clearly. No, you can wear a bikini. You can do it.
I could. I just don't.
You could totally
I don't think I would be comfortable.
Do it. You can rock it.
It's a little tight. Okay, so then we've got. So Nui's Chosen. So let's show this off. Nui's Chosen costume is going to be the next costume that we're releasing. And
I thought we were going to do this subtly and not just like poof it on.
No, poof, it's on. Sorry,
poof.
That's it. So this is going to be next week.
Yes.
Yes, next week. Next week on Friday is when it's going to start, I believe. So that's with the Rum Runner event, actually. So the Nui's Chosen costume, as you can see, it's awesome.
Gorgeous.
I mean, really, really awesome.
We're going to do male version, by the way, guys, as well.
Yes.
But we knew you guys were going to like freak out the minute you saw this because
Yeah.
this costume is just off the chain good.
It looks really good. Yeah, there's a guy's version as well. I love that we have some Anthlon folks kind of chasing this here. Yeah, there is a male's version. We did not bring that. I apologize, but trust me, it looks...
We
have
did.
a gender swap certificate, so I can show you guys the
well,
male version.
let's go through the
afterwards,
three
too.
real quick. So there are actually 3 colors of this. It's going to be in this crate called the True Color Supply Crate. So you've got red. The red one is going to be for 450 credits to get the crate. It's not actually for the red one is not 450 credits, but to get the crate and a chance at the red one, it's 450
Just
credits.
this one right here.
Right. Then we're going to go to the white one. This one's going to be, you can just straight up get it. Oh, they're purpling in the background there. The white one is 2,000 credits. If you just want to get it flat out, no RNG, you just get it. And then you have the blue one, which I think is honestly my favorite, but
Yes.
I don't even have enough loyalty yet.
Check out those shoulders.
I know, it's really
so cool.
So good.
So this one is going to be 450 loyalty. So this will be available in the loyalty shop as well. Yeah, so let's gender swap real quick.
Yeah.
And do that.
Gen Dragon, I'm really happy that you're asking that. That's a thing I always check on costumes. The female Fiorin does not have heels, so it has like cute looking feet. Definitely worth for female Fiorins to wear as well.
Yeah, when I was asking her to set this up so that we could show it off, she's like, and you know what? She got all excited.
Yes, it looks great
So,
on female Fiorin.
It must be a thing. It absolutely
Yes.
must be a thing.
And also, just to put it out there, guys, this cannot be dyed, so the colors are set, so you guys are aware. I mean, I'm hyped too. I think Foxley just said it. I really want the blue one because, goodness, like the metallic is just awesome.
That looks.
But my loyalty is suffering right now.
Yeah, I actually have been saving up for the rocket wings, and it's 650. I'm at like 370 right now. I'm like, I'm gonna get there because I want those things. They're awesome. Okay, actually, I want to take a step back real quick to the family thing. I forgot. I wrote down a little note here, but it's really tiny. I write really small. There's a title for the family event.
Yes.
And it was named something else.
So currently it is Needs a Family, which happens to be also a title that you get from an achievement early on in the game. So I changed that recently, and in a couple of weeks probably, the title will be changed to Up for Adoption. So that'll change.
Yep. So do the family event, get that cool title.
Can we go into big depths for 1 second?
Yeah. We have to cheat.
Cheat.
1 minute.
We have to go hide.
Yeah, we're doing dev things. Just dev things. Questions like that, we're almost at that point to start asking the questions. So if you guys want to just...
I have actually a spiel before the questions, too.
That's fine.
So.
I figured. I was going to toss it to you anyway, and you were going to take over.
There
Sarah
go.
is the know-all. There you go. So here's the male one. I think this one...
so cool.
These are like officers' robes. These are what you wear
Yes.
when you want to show that, like, you shouldn't kill this person.
Yes, so they are
This is an
newest
important
chosen.
person.
They are newest chosen in the game, and we assume those are the officer uniforms or maybe like ceremonial uniforms that they would wear for special events. And
they're also inspired by the different armor types too. Like the white one is the cloth, the red one is the leather, and then the blue one is the plate.
That's cool. That's
that
really
makes
cool.
sense.
I really like
So
that blue
fun.
one.
I love that blue
And
one.
on a
I'm
Warborn,
so in love.
oh man.
On anything, man.
Yep.
I love the pumpkin head in the back. Is that a helmet?
That's a hat. Well, a hat.
Right, a hat. And then, so, and it's just re-imaged.
Yeah, probably put it under gear.
That's really cool. Whoa, check out that face mask. That's pretty cool. I see new things every day, which is fantastic. I love seeing how people get to do their own things. I think I have that there, actually. That's fine.
Oh, the Mirage Bjorn.
Yeah,
I love him. He's so cute.
Yeah, I don't have that armor, though. I have different armor.
If you always wanted to rock some Birkenstocks.
Hey, look, there we go.
Watermelon.
There we go. But is he wearing Crocs? I don't know.
Birkenstocks.
Birks? Okay, well, I could deal with Birks, I guess. And there's that Rajani that we're going to be giving away at the end there, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so, Sarah,
Tigers.
it is your turn. I will pass it to you.
Goodness. Oh,
Stow
goodness.
it.
So, yeah, I have a bunch of things to cover. And I want to start off by really talking about one of the posts I've been reading really closely this week in the community, and that's a discussion on communication and things we here at Tryon could do better, especially when it comes to telling you about future updates or telling you about the things that the team is doing, because the team is doing a lot. And like off the top of my head, by the way, someone was already asking about buddy armor, and that is one thing the team is doing. It didn't make it into this week's store file. We're hoping next week's store file, but we are doing it. I just want to make that clear. It's a thing that we're really excited about. So hopefully We're going to see if we can get that into the next week's store file. Again, we don't control that. Excel builds those things for us, and we need to work around their schedule for that type of stuff. But anyway, I want to talk about this communication thread. And the reason I want to talk about it is a lot of good points are brought up by the community, and there are things that I think both you and I, Joe, we've been having a lot of talks about this.
Yeah.
Things we want to change and we really want to improve on. And the first is getting together, like people were saying, could you get like an evolving known issues thread that covers a wide variety of known issues, the things that we bring up as bugs, the thing that we are concerned about and you're asking questions about? And the answer is yes, we will. There actually is a known issues thread that's stuck to the top of the gameplay discussion forum. And we are actually going to start updating that regularly. Yep. If something gets updated or removed or changed, right now our prior process was to basically remove it from the list, and then players were telling us that it was kind of hard to follow because it would just disappear and people wouldn't know if it was fixed or how it was fixed or when it was fixed. So we're going to be, we don't have a strike through function on the forums, unfortunately.
Right. But
we are going to be putting it as an addendum at the end of the thread, what is fixed, removing it from the main thread and saying at the end, hey, this got fixed on this day in this way. So that's one really important change there. Another is doing regular producers notes. And ideally, I'd like these to be as regular as possible, monthly if possible, but I don't know if monthly is always going to be a thing we can do. And the reason I say this is because the one thing it's sort of hard to find is when we do our monthly updates. And the monthly updates always have a lot of fun stuff, a lot of cool things to look forward to. Things like Runner Rapids, in the August update, which, by the way, we're going to be dropping on hopefully August 2nd. That's our target date for it right now. We're looking to drop a brand new event that's Reedwind focus. The Masked Arrow is back and challenging you to go up and assist with the efforts in Reedwind and fight against the Thunderwing Titan. We're also going to be doing Blue Salt Festival 2017. That means the Revenge of the Fried Chicken is back, guys.
What does that even
chicken!
mean?
I need that.
You need all the fried chicken. You need to be able to build sandcastles.
Give me all the chickens.
What is that? Wait, sorry, have to stop.
That's the
what
Taurus. Is that? That came out a couple of months ago.
That is really cool. Okay, now I'm going to write that down real quick.
Things you have to get.
Things I need.
Well,
yes.
I don't think we have it on Fresh Start. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Never mind then.
So beyond just those things, we also really wanted to do regular follow-ups. Sorry, let's talk about the producer note. The producer note's going to be basically looking at the next month, looking at the things the team is doing, and maybe some special events that we're running in the community, or special things that we've noticed out of the community. So it's not going to be on the same level as a letter from the producer, but it's going to be like a smaller article that you can look forward to, written by me or other members of the production team as we need to sort of keep you guys in the loop on what you can look forward to, and it really more forward-facing, more future-facing. Because I think that a lot of you are like, you guys are doing interesting or cool things, but we learn about them last minute. We learned about them really, not too far in advance. And this is an effort to sort of build further in advance for the information that we do have. So on top of that, better follow-ups. I think you've already seen this right now. I'm involved in the forums now. Joe's involved in the forums. We have Big Data Dude. Quill posts from time to time. I know Quill's chilling here. Obviously he's literally writing the chat, talking already. So we want to keep doing more of those types of follow-ups with you guys. Joe, you're going to be building a monthly live stream schedule, by the way. Speaking of future-facing.
Yes, yeah. I am. I've actually got some ideas for arena days and whatnot, where you can come on and challenge me or Quilladon or whatever person I can rope into here and come in, do some 3v3s or some 1v1s and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Expendable Zero says, Big Data Dude live stream. Man, you're going to hear about a lot of numbers and the things that he's doing on the servers.
Yeah.
Which are always crazy.
Yeah.
He plays a lot. He plays a lot, guys. I don't think you guys know, but he plays a lot. And then finally, I think this is a smaller note, but someone brought it up. Just cleaning up our maintenance messages a little bit. Using more standard terminology, things like, when we do maintenance and then client maintenance, small security changes, which is what those 80 megabyte updates are. If you ever wondered what those are, they're just generic security changes that we do on a pretty regular basis. We also have basically better terminology for our major updates, the monthly updates that we have, the monthly patches, I should really say, and then finally major updates like Aeronor Eternal, Bloodsong, Revelation. Those are our major big updates. Those are usually big content updates. That's when you're going to see things like class balance changes, brand new content being added to the game, while the monthly updates are really events, smaller ads, Like Thunderwing was actually a monthly update, surprisingly enough. It wasn't a major one. Or things like bug fixes as well. And we're looking to more call out when NA and EU drop bug fixes, either from the community or from our QA team, and actually really show you guys the work that's going into improving our version here in North America and Europe. And of course, in addition to that, we get all the bug fixes from all the other versions from Russia and Korea and China. So it's a lot going on right now. And I really just want to really shine better lights on all the efforts the team is taking. So that's really where we're at right now with that. And I really want to just bring that to the forefront and talk a little bit about the August update, which you're going to hear more about in the coming weeks. So that's my spiel. If you guys have any feedback, by the way, or if you guys have more ideas on things we here at Tryon can change for you, which isn't like some people were asking me, like, could you do like class balance? Can you change those things? And like, no, unfortunately, as a publisher, that's not really our role in the whole relationship. We're more about the communication and the live operation of the service. We make suggestions about those things, absolutely. So when you guys are like, DRs are overpowered, which is every week, Joe always adds that into his community report every week. How many times have you written that now, Joe?
I think it's been my last 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Just like I accumulate all of the posts about a certain topic, and then I kind of distill it down into the main points and why it's important to the community. And I think DRs being overpowered has been a big one. Although I've seen some really good conversations from the forums explaining why they're not overpowered and what you can do against them. So maybe you guys should go read the forums and check out that answer.
There are some really good strategies to get around the RMNC mobility of Dark Runners. So let's put it out there. By the way, I came very, very close recently to rolling a Dark Runner because I have a Nodachi now. So I was sitting there, I was talking with Zoc, and we were bouncing back and forth, and I was like, I really want to play a cool class with a Nodachi. And she goes, well, you could play and I'm like, no. No, because then the forums will find out and they'll murder me.
Just don't go into arena.
So I'm playing an Inquisitor now.
Somebody said Blighters can smash DRs pretty easily, too.
That's true. Blighters are really, they're the hard counter to DR. So
yeah, and a lot of people have said too, I have not missed the point, but a lot of people say DRs are the problem, but then some people say, well, actually Battle Rage is the problem, and that's also something that I have said in my reports and stuff as well. So, couple questions, Sarah, if you don't mind, I'm going to go down.
But one before we begin those questions, just to talk to the PTS folks.
Yes.
Good news for you. I think I told a bunch of you already, but the August update, before I forget, is going to have a week of time on PTS, hopefully. We're shooting for that, at least. If that changes, we'll let you know. But we're looking to get the build in earlier so you guys can have more PTS time to test. We know that's been an outstanding community concern. And then the other thing is PTS players have been asking me about the dungeons. Dungeons are controlled by a separate server, and PTS doesn't always have all of its functionality enabled. So right now, dungeons are going to remain offline. We may re-enable them in the future if we need them for testing and purposes like that, or if you need them for testing. So no dungeons for now. We know, we're really sorry, but perhaps in the future we'll have them back for when they're necessary, because they take up resources on PTS, which PTS doesn't work like a normal server. So just putting that in perspective.
Yes.
Okay.
It is separated.
Question.
Okay. Also, PTS is NA based, in case anybody was wondering. That is.
There aren't 2 PTSs. There's only one. It's in NA. It's in the Dallas data center. It's not in the Amsterdam data center that we have.
So if you are EU, I do apologize that it may not be as convenient as an EU server. Okay, so a couple things. So the wrapped Rajani fix, I know that we did fix it. However, some people are still lagging behind on what was the issue with that? Not the issue. What was the
it was basically wasn't made tradable. Right. It was a new item ID. It wasn't made tradable. We got it fixed in the database, but if you have one that's not tradable and you want it to be tradable, just contact customer service and they will flip it out for you, actually.
Right,
that's all you need to do. The new ones that are being sold and found are tradable, however. So it's not like a retroactive fix. It's something you're going to have to ask customer service for.
There you go. So, yep, I did see that one. I saw multiple people ask, when is 3.7? Sarah?
We gotta talk more about 3.7. That's definitely something that's still in conversation with Excel. I went 3.7 too. There are cool things in it. I know you guys know a bunch of them. Things like the gems are really, really exciting. The no-break gems, and there's other 3.7 changes that I think we're all looking forward to. But I don't have any update for the date on when that's going to be quite yet.
Right. Okay. Cross that one off. We will inform you. Don't worry. Gamescom party. Yes, we're going to Gamescom.
Yes.
And yes, there will be a Gamescom party.
It's Thursday. It's going to be Thursday at
details
Gamescom.
about that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's basically the one who organized it all because I don't speak German. So so thank you, Sock.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Gamescom party. Yes, we will announce more information about that in the future as well. Ravenspine wings balancing? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Ravenspine wings. I know a lot of people are concerned that it has the invulnerability on it. It's not. So it is like up for discussion, and it is something that I don't want to say it can be changed because it may not be. But to put it in perspective, this isn't the first time a similar sort of buff has made it to a glider. This is actually the second time, and unfortunately right now I'm failing to remember which glider it was that has something similar. It was something much earlier in the game's life cycle. So similar items do exist. But I know some people are like, you got into PvP and then you just invulnerability glided out, and that's easy mode, I understand those concerns. But for right now, we're looking for more feedback on that. I'm not sure if that's something that we're going to change or not, or even recommend changing. It's kind of like it's happened before. There are other items that do it. This hasn't been an issue before, so we'll give us more feedback on it.
You guys are Xing up way too early, and I already
Aziz
told
Glider,
you,
that's what it is. Thank you, Mystic Wizard. Aziz Glider has it. Yeah.
Aziz Glider, great. And also on top of that, I'm not accepting X's for gifts anymore.
Yeah.
I'm super bored. I'm super bored of X's. I think you guys can be more creative. All you have to do is like talk anyway. So ask questions or whatever. All right. So the next thing that we're going to talk about. All right. So Ravenspine wing. We were talking about that. Like, what's the deal? Like, we've. Sarah, you were saying? Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that was it. I was done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody asked about Blood in the Sand, if that's going to come back.
I don't know, Muzzy. Is Blood in the Sand going to come back?
I love the idea of Blood in the Sand. I actually really like the idea of Blood in the Water as a thing. I have to learn a lot in order to be able to make sure that I can do this. We also have to talk to Sarah and other people and set up the event test server because we learned a lot from the previous time where we
need more staff. That was the one thing we learned. We need more staff to run these things.
So things can happen again. I just have to I have to get there. All right.
So you like blood in the water? Do you like smoke in the water?
It's on the water, isn't it?
Do you like fire in the sky?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? All right, so the next one we have skill savers. We need more than 3. That was something that I saw.
That's a great piece of feedback. I approve. I also saw skill savers should also hold ancestral skills. Also a great piece of feedback that we can send over.
There was a thread on the forums that I was following for a while, and kind of support for it just died out. Nobody was posting it anymore. I do have it as a thing that I'm going to put in a report. But the more people that you guys go and respond in there and show your support for something, the better it looks when we submit that report. Okay, so skill savers, something that I am aware of and that you guys want, and I will be. Are these the Ravenspine?
No, they're not.
What are these ones?
That's actually just an image item that you get for you can buy for loyalty.
Oh, okay. Because I've seen these.
The Kraken glider underneath it.
Right. Yeah, I've seen these a lot. Okay, so can everyone do festival events like Haranian, Nuian, etc.? Like anybody can do a festival event, yes or no? Yes.
The only requirements are usually like level. You have to be at least level 30 or something to participate.
Yeah, okay. And then the next big one that I have here is Fresh Start and Merges.
I mean, this is always like the eternal question, are these things happening? So the answer to Fresh Start is the easier one, and we said we're interested in doing them perhaps this year. So it is something that's going to come back in the future, but it doesn't have a set date to it. The other one, people are talking about legacy merges, or the idea of like legacy evolutions. Merger evolutions are two different things. One is, creating a new server out of 2 other servers, and the other one is taking one server and pushing that population to an existing server.
Right.
We are, there are always conversations ongoing on that. Specifically, what we said before was after 3.5, the conversations would start up again. So putting that out there, that's the prior answer on that, and that answer is going to stand for now.
It is after 3.5.
Yes, it is. So
yes,
we're going to take a look. Obviously, there's been a lot of community feedback on that, and players asking to actually do it. So we're taking that into account as well, if and when we have these discussions.
Right.
So thank you guys, and hopefully we can, make it great for everyone.
So one player asks, and this may just be a systems thing, is there a point to keeping extra ancestral coins? I'm assuming he means ancestral medals once you've hit 7.
No, I don't think there really is.
Okay.
Like if you have extras, like you don't really need the extras. You want to basically be smart when you're buying those up. So when you cap out, you don't have extra ones lying over because that's sort of like a waste of vocation or honor.
Get them the exact amount that you need. Why don't nation people go to jail in conflict zones like pirates?
Wait, say that again?
Why don't nation people go to jail in conflict zones like pirates? I'm not sure.
Pirates are pirates. Pirates, on any mainland zone, when they're killed, go immediately to jail. Nation players, if they're in a conflict zone, if they get over a certain amount of crime points, obviously they can be considered wanted, and if they die, then they're sentenced to trial. Trials are, kind of like pirates are just thrown into jail. So that's just a difference in the crime system for both factions.
Gotcha. Why are the PTS dungeons not fixed? I believe we covered this earlier.
We covered that, yeah.
So please go back and check that out. Let's see. Okay, so why do trading packs from White Arden to Soulsreed, why are they more profitable than the
Aubrey Cradle to Soulsreed?
It doesn't make any sense, yeah.
that one I can't answer because I didn't design the trade system for you guys. But we can ask,
we'll ask.
maybe what the inspiration behind that is. Yeah.
Let's see. Will new races come out this year and fairies in return?
Fairies in the return.
I know.
Everyone whispers about them.
I have seen this question, and then I was like, "Oh, that's really interesting." But I mean, you guys would probably see this stuff from the Korean version before you would see it here, obviously. So you would know if it was coming. Let's see.
No new races at this time, obviously.
Yeah, not at this time. Very clearly. Let's see. I'm still looking for more. Oh, yeah. This one came up a couple times. Summer night swimwear costume in the loyalty shop this summer? ?
Sure. ?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see once we get.
Cool.
Yeah, once we get there. Yeah. When will Reckoning and Vengeance be considered legacy servers?
Would what considered
when would the Fresh Start servers be considered legacy servers?
So that's a whole process in and to itself. If you guys remember back when we did Morpheus and Rangora, and we were moving those servers out of their Fresh Start status into Legacy. It came in a couple of steps. The first of which was merging their auction houses together with the main Legacy clusters.
Right.
And after that, it was opening transfers between the two. When we do it, we're going to do it in that same pattern. I'm not even going to say, because it's a matter of time. They're always eventually going to reach the same point as a Legacy server and have to be introduced into the Legacy ecosystem. So yes, that will be a thing. The first moves you would see is the auction house being merged into with the Legacy auction houses. And then after that, it's that opening, that slow opening from transfers in and out. So that would be the way we would do that in the future.
We've got guest content creators on stream, says Flexus NA. What's going on, Flexus? He's one of our Trion creators. And yes, I do intend to have things like that. Like, for example, if you are if you write a really interesting guide about a very specific topic, I would love to have people come on stream and just talk about it with us. We'd have to set that up. I have to, like I said, work on my stream schedule. And once I do intend to include that kind of thing on there. It's going to be in my special category, which I think is going to be once a month type stream. But I'll share more of that with you guys at another time. Let's see. What's up, Tim? How's it going? This guy's got the best name. Damn it, Tim. I just enjoy saying it, and every time he comes in here, I enjoy it. Let's see. Why are there no combined magic damage / healing power weapons? Plenty of melee / magic and melee / healing, but a good amount of builds containing vitalism and sorcery. Not really viable because of this lack. That's actually a really great conversation you should absolutely take to the forums and get a really solid discussion going, because then I can actually write that up and make sure that's in one of my reports.
Yeah, there's also a cultural difference there, because for a while XL wasn't really making healing power things or spirit-based things, and we've slowly shown to them, especially in North America and Europe, players like playing that style of play, and they're slowly adding that style of play into the game. So yeah, totally, let's talk about it, and that's how those things actually start and happen within the game.
Yep, I see a lot of questions about new water mounts. I will say, if you guys haven't or weren't aware of it, the submarines, oh, this is awesome. The submarines actually have torpedoes now, so I feel like that's the best mount ever in the water. But new water mounts, sure. If you guys are really interested about that, again, please go to the forums and get some, player backing on that. The more people, the better. You want to have a huge discussion about things in order for me to be able to make a really impactful report based around that information.
And the team's always building neat new things, like they're always trying new mounts, new costumes. So if there's a desire for water mounts, we can always tell them about that.
Yeah. People are asking about the tricycle. I'm assuming you mean
the motorbike?
The motorbike, yeah.
The motorbike. I've seen the motorbike. The motorbike is a thing that exists.
Yeah, I have definitely seen it.
As to where it will be, that is a conversation we're having a discussion on. Mm-hmm. I have some ideas for that.
Snack. All right, let's see. Yeah, I see snack. That's just all. Let's see. Are fishing boats ever going to get upgraded? Again, so a lot of these questions are like, hey, what is the plan for this? Or, hey, I would really like this. And in that case, please do us a huge favor. Go to the forums. Make a conversation about it. I cannot say this enough. I sound like a broken record, and I will never stop saying it. The more people talking about something, especially if they're all aligned, the easier it is for my report to actually make an impact for you guys.
Right. And the reason we say it is because, I unfortunately cannot channel a designer from Excel.
Yeah.
As much as I have tried, in these moments, just be like, let's make contact with, Youngsu. Think about it hard. No, we have to send these questions out to them so we can get you a great answer.
Right.
And that's what we're looking for here.
Okay, so we have another one. Expendable Zero. I recognize this guy. Can we get one credit transfers that also include free full kit demolition of properties for people tied to the servers by expensive homes? Is there anything ever going to be done about the free farm guilds? And so this is multiple questions, but anything?
That's a lot of questions.
That is, yeah. Is there anything going to be done about the free farm guilds and alliances pulling in millions of gold uncontested every week on low population servers? Well, one for that, if there are future merges, that will absolutely help that. Also, transfer. Just transfer. I know that sounds crazy, but you guys can merge yourselves as well. That is a thing that is possible. I've seen lately on Vengeance, a whole bunch of people left Vengeance in order to go be on another server. I believe they went to Reckoning. So
they can only go Reckoning. There's only one option for them to go to.
I feel like that's where they want to go, right? But yeah, so the one credit transfers that also include free full kit demolition of properties for people.
I don't think we're going to be ever doing free full kit demolitions because that's not in the transfer service. Like the whole service would have to be rewritten. But one credit transfers, obviously, those are things we've done in the past and things we certainly don't mind doing.
Right.
So.
Mac asks about new hair and character creation options anytime soon because he thinks that we're all starting to look a little related. Well, one, we are, but also
we're all family anyway.
If you look at this boat, there's quite a varied amount of looks on this boat for sure, and crunking and having a good time. All right, let me scoot down here.
I see pseudo realism. The Age of Steel Guardians are still using their lightning skill on healers at times. Can you bring it up with XL? Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
That sounds like a weird bug.
Yeah, and
do you get video of it?
Exactly.
That's even easier for us.
Please do. If you get video, please make a forum post, especially if it's a bug or something like that, or in feedback and suggestions in that section. That's a great place to go talk about that.
And just to let you guys know, the behind the scenes of that is, when we report those types of bugs, we try to reproduce them ourselves in-house. Mm-hmm. That's possible and sometimes not possible depending on what bug it is. Sometimes it's easier for you guys to reproduce it. Right. In those situations, usually the first thing that happens is when we submit the bug, the team in Excel, the QA team over there, says, hey, can you give us more information about it, or show us how it's happening, or do you have screenshots or videos? So videos that you make, we give to them.
Yes, we do.
And they use, and we use too when our QA team's looking at it. So please do that. It's great. It's wonderful. It makes the whole process way faster.
Costume.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so people are, again, asking, they may have joined us late, what costume is this? This is the male Nui's Chosen. It has no alternatives. It cannot be dyed because there is a red, a white, and a blue version. There is also one for completely separate for females. And yes, the Fear and Feet look much better than they normally would.
They look perfect.
Yeah.
As good as, on other costumes, such as the Chimera.
And it matters.
It really does matter.
Seriously. It matters. I know that it matters.
It's the first thing I check on every female costume that comes on. What does it look like on female Thera?
Well, guess what, guys? I think it's that time.
Is it that time?
It's
like 4:10.
Yeah, I think we got some really good questions.
Okay.
We answered a lot of the questions. Again, if we missed any of your questions, please take it to the forums. Please take it to the forums. That is so much value for us. That is where I live right now. If the forums have stuff, then I have more to do. I have a way to do my job better. I have
to say it now too. Like I like being on the forums, and I know everyone's used to me being on the forums like consistently. But for right now, like now that I'm producer, I'm going to be stepping back from the forums a little bit more.
Yep.
And that's just to work on other tasks that have now been given to me that are very different from the community management position. So I know everyone's like, yeah, Sally's always on the forums, or Sally's posting, or whatever you think about my posting. I know some people are like, you don't post enough, even though I have like a full page in the dev tracker at any given time.
Yep.
But yeah, it's going to be cutting back a little bit, just to give you guys a heads up.
So I did forget to put this in the post, but we're also giving away one Archeum pack today. So
nice.
These X's are really boring. Can I see something like...
What's first, a costume?
Yeah, let's do the Cultist Duster. So
yeah.
So let's show everybody what that is, what they could potentially win. And let's do like... let me see like... I want to see Franker Z in chat. I don't know why. I just feel like Franker Z today. Yeah.
Yeah, for Mass, I don't post. Like, to you, I don't post enough. I know you... You just said, like, I post too much. I know you, Sarah. I've read your posts.
Do you guys not know Franker Z? By the way, if you're watching us on any other platform, the only platform that you're able to actually win stuff on is twitch.tv/TrionWorlds. So please, if you're watching us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch... we're on Twitch. Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, or even Mixer. If you guys are watching us, please head over to twitch.tv/TrionWorlds.
ABC and ESPN.
Yep, there you go, always. So yeah, this is for the we're going to give away 3 of these. I think
really
I'm
cool.
seeing enough Franker Z's that I'm happy and we can roll. So let's do 3 Franker Z rolls for this beautiful Cultist Duster, which has some sweet little effects on the shoulder.
This is like one of my top 3 costumes in game.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
I didn't realize it looked that cool.
You can dye it too, by the way. So
this is dyeable?
The black part can be dyed, so it can be like in white. It looks really good too.
Cool, yeah, white with red. God,
Yep.
you look like, it almost looks like a character from Bleach, like a hollow from, God, what was that? The Underworld. God, someone help me out here. Okay, so we rolled. Okay, we've got 3 winners for the Cultist Duster. We've got Sever Angel,
Yay.
Congratulations. Darcy AA, I think they're a fan
Darcy.
of ArcheAge. And Twist Vanilla, which is a fantastic name. That fantastically delicious name.
I know. I want a vanilla
Yeah.
twist now.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, so
Wraps.
those are the Cultist Dusters. We're gonna do the wrapped Rajani this time.
Very nice.
I want to see a cat emote. Do you guys have any cat emotes? Can you pop on the
Except for meow.
RAJANI? RAJANI.
Yes.
Brain farting. Yeah, so this is gonna be the Rajani. Is this the one that goes invisible? And runs super fast?
It does have a dash.
And then the
Invisible
ultimate is the
predator.
invisible?
Yep.
Yeah.
How many of these nice people do
We're
I
going to do
roll for?
3 of these.
That's
I
nice.
like seeing some of these Keypro emotes and whatnot and some Twitch Cats of Love. There we go. We got our 3 winners. First winner is Jen Dragon.
Hey, Jen
Congratulations to you.
Nice, Jen Dragon.
This is an awesome name. Evisceratus.
Nice.
Congratulations.
That's a good
to you.
name.
It is. It's really powerful. I feel like he would wear or ride one of these beasts for sure. And the final one is Salem Revnik. Salem Revnik. Congratulations to you 3. So those are the wrapped Rajanis.
Cool.
So now we're going to give away 5 50 loyalty packs right here. So this is going to be whoever gets this gets 50 loyalty, which means
Damn, this is so good.
you're only 400 short of getting the white, what is it? The white Nui's Chosen
I'll take them all.
for when we do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do 5 of these guys. Let's go ahead. What do I want to see? What do you want to see?
For loyalty?
Yeah.
I'm terrible with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Meat Boys are good. Let's see some Meat Boys.
Hashtag watermelon trunks.
Except
Meat
for
boys and
melons.
salts.
Yeah, salt's
Isaacs.
fine.
Let's see some Isaacs in there now.
Actually, for the Archeum pack, I'm going to want to see salt. So don't do that quite yet, but we're going to get ready for that. Okay, so the 550 loyalty winners are going to go to Hardy on Stream. Nice try there. Healer Mancy. That's like a layman's term for healer. I like that for healing magic. And then we've got Flusha, laughing my ass off. There you go, LMAO. And then we've got Waskarik. You sound like an orcish like, I don't know, orcish like hunter or something. And then we've got Crazy Pookie 89.
I wrote that Crazy Pukey.
Pukey?
Pukey.
Crazy Pukey. Congratulations.
Actually,
I have to ask Chad.
Yeah. Congratulations to you guys. You guys just got 50 loyalty. Yeah.
I have a serious question for chat, though. In the midst of all of this, do any of you actually have the ArcheAge emotes?
Yeah,
that's there are
point.
ArcheAge emotes.
That's a good point. If you look down below and you get any of the, I think you have to spend $5 or more down below. Like below our stream, you can actually, on Twitch at least, you can buy things from the game that way. And when you do, you get like a drop box that has like this will be an ArcheAge specific emote, which is really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I like seeing the salts. It is salt time. Bring that salt. Let the salt flow.
There are some ArcheAge ones. I think we have the icon. I think we have like the mythic. We have like a regrade one too. There's a couple of really good ones in there. So.
If you jump right now, will he fly off?
Let's find out.
Oh, he stays like right on. Oh, that's right. There's always that up. There you go. He's off. Okay, there's enough salt going on here. I think it's time to roll for the Archeum pack. This is the big one. This gets you sweet stuff. And the winner is...
Just one?
Just one. I'm sure this is super loud to you on stream because the mic is on this desk that we're doing this on.
It's pretty loud.
Crack Baby!
Crack Baby!
Wins the Archeum pack. I know, what a name. Only an ArcheAge.
Only ArcheAge.
I mean, really only on Twitch, but basically only on
really
ArcheAge.
Twitch, yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations to you. Can I see just like a full thing of congrats to Crack Baby as we
Congrats instead of rigged.
Yeah,
I mean, we do rigged every week.
Rigged is really good, but I want to see just today. Let me see congrats.
Yes.
You know.
We're gonna be positive today.
Rigged AF as always. Yep.
I don't think I've ever heard Neo curse. Ever. Neo, you can curse? This shocks me. There it is, grats.
Concracks. There you go.
Concraxulation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that one. All right, guys, we are out as our swan boats on Anthalon, and our fearless barrel here goes down the river, the mighty river. What river are we on? What is this?
We're somewhere in Liliut.
In Liliut?
Yeah.
Okay. In the Bear Mountains, the rivers of the Bear Mountains. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. Sarah, thank you so much for being a floating head.
And don't forget, guys, please give feedback on the forums.
Yes.
Ask your big hard ArcheAge questions to us on the forums, and we'll see if we can get you guys answers from the team.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate all of what you guys do, and we hope you guys have wonderful adventures this weekend.
Yep. Stick around. We got Atlas Reactor next if you guys are interested. It's simultaneous turn-based, which I know is an oxymoron, but trust me, it works. PvP combat. It's actually a really, really cool game. But thank you guys.
You might have heard about that game once or twice, right?
I think I've played it.
You played it a couple times?
Once or
maybe once or about 3,000 matches, something like that. All right, guys. Enjoy your day. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.